Hello everyone and welcome to your interactive reading, intuitive reading of this week that runs from the 4th of November until the 10th. So it covers the full week. So we've got 4 groups of cards as you see. Group number 1, which has this earring from the 80s or 80s style, I would say. Group number 2, which has this pendant from a necklace. It is like the branches of a tree. Then group number 3, which has a rose and a heart. And this last one, which is a silver ring that I bought in Greece, in Athens. It's very pretty. It's got like a mesh. Okay, so we've got these 4 groups and you have to choose which one you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so let's jump into the reading and let's start with the first group, with the group of this earring, and I'm going to remove the rest of the cards if I have enough space on my table to do so. Yeah, I think so. Good. So I will place it here. Let's have a look to what we've got. Right, so I think this week you could get some news, financial news, or related with money, or related with some kind of work situation. And I think you're gonna have to analyze or see things in a very clear way and take some radical decisions or radical measures, because we've got here the Tower. So it is as if something came on your way. I'm not sure what kind of news they could be about. Obviously regarding something material, something tangible, or something related with money, but for some reason you are going to be asked to take some special measures and to step out of your comfort area, because we've got a Tower at the end. So I think you're going to have to be also in some way creative to find solutions or to find a way out to this situation that comes on your way. Okay, so that was the reading for group number 1. Okay, I'm going to place them here and let's move on to group number 2. Okie doke. Number 2 is the pendant of the necklace, right? Okay. So we've got here a 3 of Swords, a Pope or Hierophant, and a Chariot. So apparently this week at the beginning, you could be disappointed with some situation. And I think that as we move on to the week, you might find some counseling. You may find some advice that will be valuable for you. And you'll be able to move on and keep on progressing to achieve your goals. So yeah, do not feel desperate if the beginning of the week becomes a bit harsh, because by the end of the week you will have everything in order and in place, and you'll be able to move on from this situation. Maybe it's beneficial for you, by the way, to receive some counseling from a specialist or from someone that has an important and strong spiritual side. Okay, that was the reading for people who chose group number 2. Now let's jump into group number 3, which is this one. Right. Okay, we've got a World, the Hangman, and the King of Coins. I think there could be 2 scenarios for this reading. Either there is an international trip and it gets delayed, but yet you're fine, or it could be that you achieve something great in your life, but it involves some kind of sacrifice, maybe accepting some kind of loss in some way. But anyways, it's not bad at all, because at the end of the reading we have some stability, we have well-being, and we have someone confident about his abilities, his way of working things out. So it's fine. I think at the end of the story, you've got the resources necessary to achieve what you want. It's just that maybe it involves having some kind of little sacrifice, but at the end and overall, I think you should be all right. Okay. Right, that was the reading for group number 3. Cool. Let's move on to number 4. Okay, which is this one, the Greek earring that I love so much. So pretty. Well, we've got this and that and the other. Okay, so for the people who chose this group, there is a new beginning this week. Some kind of new activity. Could be somehow a bit difficult for you, especially at the beginning. You will have to go deeper and dig deeper into this activity in order to master this, and also to be able to point out the difficulties. I think you need to work out on this a little bit, and you'll be able to then distinguish and differentiate also what's useful for you, what is not useful, how certain things work, how other things work. So yeah, I think that even though it might seem to be a bit tough at the beginning, I think you can be successful if you look into details. I think it's quite key in order to master this new activity. Yep, that's what I kind of get from the cards. So I hope that all these readings resonate with you, well, or whatever reading you picked up. And I should recall you that now I've got my own website. You can order your readings there. It is underneath the box, down below the box. And it is my Shopify. It's Mesalina Tarot, myshopify.com. Anyway, if you, for some reason, if the website is not doable for you, then you can make the payment straightforward to PayPal. And I think that's all for today. So please subscribe, comment, like, and share. And well, I'll see you on the next one next week. Okay? Bye bye. Take care.